go ahead and say this is one of the probably my personal favorite groups of athletes I've gotten to work with. So. When we started off season, after we had split up teams, one of the things that me and Coach Garrison wanted to do was really instill a sense of discipline and work ethic into them. So we were having them do up downs, circle push-ups, sprints, gassers, all kinds of fun stuff. And they would try, they realized if they were really fast after stretches and would go straight into passing drills, maybe the coaches would forget about them. It worked about once, but it was never complaining, never, oh man, coach, this sucks. It was just, all right, let's get it done. And that's what this team did this year, is they got work done. So thank you guys. Okay, so to start off with, we have our participation awards. So, you know, your proof in paper that you actually did something this year. So when I call your name, go ahead, come on up, shake coach's hands, take a quick picture. So going first, we have Garrison Bailey.
No, that's the other kids that did them.
Next up, Joey Caruso. Elias Freeman. Daniel Freeman. Logan Fuller. Axel Garretta. Jeremy Gonzalez. Colin Horvath. Hayden Jensen. Ian Lander. Consistency is key. Chris Macy. Michael Masterson, Chicago.
Russell.
Tristan Spears. Vincent Trump. Chandler Walsh. Austin White. So for those of you that are unaware or unfamiliar, Great Oaks acronym is SPIRIT, which stands for Scholarship, Passion, Involvement, Integrity, Reflection, Involvement. There's two I's I remember with integrity, revolvement. For the scholarship awards, we select them, the coaches select them based off of the players we feel best exemplify the values that each one represents. The Boys JV Lacrosse Scholarship Award is presented to the player who significantly contributed to the goals of the team in concert with consistent stellar scholastic performance. This year it's going to be Logan Fuller.
You guys all like
Passion Award. Passion Award is presented to the player who, through significant contributions to the team's goals, demonstrated a love for the sport, outstanding work ethic, hustle, determination, and persistence. This player, first-year player, and he's stepped up in ways that, you know, as a coach watching a first-year player develop, it's what you dream of seeing. And the effort he put in, the consistent work ethic, and the drive he had to improve not only himself but his teammates. This year I chose Axel Gray. The Integrity Award. Integrity is performing well. The Integrity Award is presented to the player who significantly contributed to the team goals while demonstrating outstanding leadership qualities and a respectful approach to coach, teammates, opponents, and fans. So this player, he may have known how to get into the other team's head, but he always made sure he shook their hand and looked them in the eye and told them good game at the end of the day. And that's what's important. He always made sure he respected coaches. He played to win. He played hard. Logan Fuller. This player, the Reflection Award, presented to the player who significantly contributed to the team goals while demonstrating a higher understanding for the sport. More so than that, to me, the Reflection Award is an award that's presented to the player who's best able to reflect on themselves, their own performance, how they can improve, how can they help their players around them to improve. They understand the sport at a deeper level, and they're willing to help their teammates go out of their way. Also to the player who, this year I felt most improved with his attitude, his behavior, his demeanor on the field, and this year I chose Chris Mason. The Involvement Award is presented to the player who significantly contributed to the team goals while consistently contributing to the school and community above and beyond athletics. I don't know how you play lacrosse and miss one practice all season, maybe one practice. How you play volleyball, varsity volleyball, and you still are heavily involved with the JROTC program, Michael Master. The Teamwork Award is presented to the player who best exemplifies cooperation with teammates to accomplish the common goals of the team. To me, this award goes to the heads-up player, the person who's always looking for the next pass, working to help his teammates, and always being sure to help motivate each other, lift each other up, never put each other down. And this year, the player I felt best exemplified the teamwork was Vincent Trump. So next up we have the Team Awards. The Team Awards are something I sent out at the end of season. The players vote on these. They're different categories. The big thing with these awards is the players are given a chance to give the players they feel best represent each category a spotlight for how they feel like they did as a team. First award is going to be Heart and Desire Award, and this year the team chose Cullen Hormack.
Come on, show those phrases.
The next award, the Most Improved Player. This is the player that the team decided when they stepped onto the field, whatever their skill level was at the beginning of season, they put in the most work, the most drive, and you can see the progress they made throughout the season. And personally, I very much like who the athletes picked this year. I feel like this player really showed that drive, that energy. Chandler Walls.
Yeah!
Next category is going to be the most valuable player on defense, the player on defense who contributed most to the defensive side of the field. This year, the team chose Joey Caruso. So you have to stop the other team from scoring, but you have to make sure your team scores as well. The most valuable player for offense this year is Chris Macy. So, we had some close games this year. We had some big gap games this year. But in every single game, this player is always the one that the team relies on. They're the heart and soul of the team. The most valuable player award this year goes to Austin Sutton. I do have some quick thank yous to give out. Where's Jen at? Did you have any? Sorry, is this all?
Oh, I don't talk. It's all
Okay,
you.
all right. I was making sure. I was trying to plan everything out.
No,
So
you're
I have some
good.
quick thank yous, and then I'll leave with some final thoughts, and then
Oh, the boys have something to say at the end. So.
okay. So we'll go me, boys, and then Mr. Mercado with a few words.
Perfect.
So this one. So anyone who's played a sport knows that the sideline is just as important as the players on the field. You watch college teams, you'll notice there's a ton of people there. They're always ready to go. They're helping each other out. And whenever the coach needs them, they're ready to jump on the field and take the hit, go in, and step up for when they're needed. And not only the team needs that, stat keepers need that. So there were some times when we were down a stat keeper or two, and we had this individual step up and help out. So I'd like to have Ella come up. I'd like to thank her. Yep, you get it.
So surprised.
Speaking of stat keepers, this individual stepped up to help out this season. Stats are a big deal, not only to the coaches, but to the players themselves. They like being able to keep track of their progress. I mean, just ask Austin every single quarter, Coach, how many saves do I have? Coach, how many saves do I have? Being able to see, okay, I had 12 shots this game and only 1 goal, maybe I should work on my accuracy. Okay, it's a valuable resource, and it's always, as a personal note, my first year playing, I took stats for the JV team, so it's something that's a position I hold dear to my heart, and I'd like to thank Todd Reeves. You can have a picture with us. All right, let's do it. So this individual spent a lot of time making sure that everyone had the ability to go back and watch how amazing they played this year. If he couldn't be there for a game, he made sure there was someone that could, making sure they took the film. So all these players have the opportunity, the coaches have the opportunity to go back, look over it. We had team film night where we were able to go back and look, and I think it really helps out the team. I'd really like to thank Brian Macy for As anyone who's watched high school football knows, any good team needs a cheerleader. Okay? But what most high school football teams don't have is a cheerleader that shows up to every single practice, no matter what. He was invaluable to the team's morale during hard losses. He was great to the team when we were up. Winning or losing, he always had a positive attitude, making sure the boys felt good about themselves, good about their effort on the field. And I know that he helped me out personally quite a few times this season. I'd like to thank Axel Grizz. The most important individual in a coach's perspective in life has to be their team coordinator, their team mom. Jen, this year, I cannot thank you enough. Anytime I needed anything done, I knew I could message her. And not only would it be taken care of, it would be taken care of well. I mean, look at the banquet. This is fantastic, right? So I want to make sure everyone, parents too, thank Jen. Not only did she step up as the team coordinator, she also took stats this year. She stepped up, took stats. I think she was even there for 1 or 2 games maybe that Tristan wasn't even able to be there or play. So she's there helping out the team completely unselfishly, giving her time, giving her energy. And I know that for me it would be almost impossible to coach this program without her help. So Jen, so as any player who's played for me before knows, and maybe I was a little bit light on it this year because some of the players like to joke about it, my mantra as a coach has always been effort and attitude. And the thing I try to instill in the boys, the thing I hope that I've instilled in you this year is that with any amount of effort, with the right amount of effort, anything is possible. And with the right attitude, anything is worth doing. Right? And I know that this team, whatever you put your minds to, you're going to accomplish it. Thank you.
So this is Teddy's show, so I usually just sit back and enjoy. For me, coaching is about watching. I like coaching because I like to watch things grow. Okay, whether it's players on my field or trees in my yard. Your level right here, I bet 25% of you guys, probably 25% have never played lacrosse before. So the largest amount of growth to be seen and appreciated is your level right here. And being on the outside looking in, I've seen very serious improvement in you guys over the course of the season, like night and day. Cheerleader will tell you, he comes out and he's impressed all the time. And what you guys have done. That also takes a different breed of coach, which would be Coach Ted here. It's one thing to coach people that don't know anything about the sport and get them to a position where they're actually playing the game where it should be played. It's another thing taking players that have the talent already and just trying to fine tune it. So I'd like to give a big hand to Teddy.
Okay, so who's talking about Coach Ted?
I know I was. I didn't want to do it. Yeah, I volunteered. Thank you. Because Ted, during the season, when we had a certain player move up to varsity as a FOGO, and we had a certain skateboarder in here that kind of broke his arm doing some tricks. We kind of ran out of people to, play face-off. So some two people had to step up, and they needed help on that, a lot of help. And Ted kind of helped us on that, but our shots, I know for mine. You all remember my 12-1? Yeah. No, I mean 12 missed shots to 1 goal. Ted helped me. I went out a few times to the cages behind the field, and he helped me work on my shots even before games, and he was helping me get used to my new stick. Ted was a great coach, especially for face-off or offense. Yeah.
Beginning of the season, when I first started, Ted was the one that helped me pass or shoot because I've never done any of that before. Ted helps us all grow as a team and become better players.
Since Garrison's not here, does anybody want to talk about Garrison?
very start of the season, and he was a attack coach for us. So we, like, all the attack, we all really got to, like, know him, like, better than most. And I remember I think it was like a week right before, like, our first game, and I remember Ted, he told me, he was like, oh, you can play attack. I'm like, oh yeah, that's so awesome. And then I remember Coach Garrison, he was like, no, you can't. You're not playing midfield because you're being dookie this practice. And then I was really sad, but then I was trying my best at practice, and he definitely taught me, like, he showed me that, like, you really gotta, like, be dedicated in order to something. And I think, like, he's definitely had, like, a tough love for all of us.
Even though Coach Garrison wasn't here for the whole season, he was still a great coach. He kind of scared me a little at first, but he was a great coach. I remember I did a little early in the week when he asked if I wanted to play attack, and I said yeah. So then after that, I just loved Coach Garrison. After that, he was a great coach, a great mentor. That's basically it.
So one of the things I always dread about banquets is I want to thank everybody. I really do. And when it comes down to it, every single parent gets to thank you, because without you, this wouldn't be, without your support, the kids wouldn't be coming out like they are, they wouldn't be pushing through, perseverance. I mean, I know in my experience, I was forced to play a sport all 4 years, and I was blessed to be able to play lacrosse, especially with Coach Carl. And it really comes down to you. And another shout out that I wanted to give was, where's Matt? Matt took pictures for the whole year long. I got to be careful because I'll be up here the rest of the night thanking everybody. So if I didn't name you specifically, please know that you are in my heart, you are in my head, and I do appreciate everything you've done for myself and this program. Mr. Mercado.
Great, thank you everybody. All right, my name is Mel Mercado. I served as your PSG for this year. And first of all, I think Ted did a great job. And to have him as his coach. And when I saw him play back in the day, he was, I saw him from a different view. I was the guy on the bench watching him while Coach was coaching him. And he was this tenacious long pole. But I got to listen to him as a scorekeeper, and he really changed to even be worse. So, in a good way, but in a more tenacious way than I've seen him before. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know from the standpoint of the parent support group, we were very honored to have all of you support this medicine game that all of these boys have been playing. As Coach had said, they have been improved vastly. From where I sit as a parent watching this sport, that did not even know this sport until 2008 when my son, 2009 when my son picked up a stick as a freshman. I saw him pick up a stick, and on the side, Coach Carl was just showing him how to move, how to just catch a ball to now where he is since he played. So there is a great honor here to be able to be part of this family. From the standpoint of the parent support group, I think we did very well. When we had our parent night meeting, we really wanted to come back and just be a family and have a lot of fun in helping this PSG grow and raise some money and help these boys out to give them the opportunity to grow and use the money and use the funds that we raise. But also become very transparent and open in what we do. And I think we've done a good job in that. Some of you were able to come to some of our meetings, and we hope to have more of that in the future. So, Coach Ted here thanked a lot of people, and we also thank them as well. There were a lot of people here that weren't even mentioned, and for those that weren't mentioned, I thank all of you for volunteering your efforts and just being up in the stands to root our players. So, with that being said, we're changing as a board this summer. 2 of our board members, just by attrition, because their players have now graduated, will have to step down by way of bylaws. Because Coach, as maybe most of you know, Coach Carl will be stepping down. The school will be looking for his replacement. The coaching position is part of the board. So that is the 3rd person that we'll be looking for. My service as president is a 2-year service according to the bylaws. But I've decided to step down as well for all sorts of reasons. So we will be looking for three people, while the school will be looking for the coach's position. And the existing Matt will stay on as a board member. So this summer, just real quickly, the 5 of us on the board will be taking applications, if you will. We'll have an application shot out by way of the e-blast like you normally get. We'll have that done very quickly, kind of like a job application, if you will. So we'll have that out, and we hope many of you will show some interest, and we'll have a due date in terms of when the applications come in, and then we'll have an email and where it needs to be sent to, and then the 5 of us will look at that and choose who we believe are the most qualified, if you will, and then we'll go from there. We'd like to have that new board in place as soon as possible. And with that, unless there's anything else, Jen, on the agenda?
No, dessert and.
Desserts?
dinner.
I like that part of the agenda. All right.
Oh, really quick, boys. There's
go.
pictures.
Sit down.
So go around all the tables and take your pictures, and make sure you take your tray also that has your picture in it.
Very good. And if you need help, if you need help figuring out which ones are yours, then you can't